Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths, and this video is for people who have difficulty with amortization tables and getting their heads around the reasons for why the principal and interest payments change as the balance of a loan is paid off. So this extracts the problem from the confusing sort of matrix that is an amortization table, and we're just going to do a couple of calculations. When I say a couple, there are a few calculations within each calculation. We're going to do a couple of months of payments for a $100,000 loan that has an interest rate of 12% per annum. The interest compounds monthly, and the person paying off the loan pays $1,500 a month as a payment. So let's start with the loan, $100,000. Now, in the first month, there's no payment. The interest just clocks up. And the interest on this is going to be 1/12 of 12%. So the interest is going to equal, I for interest, is going to equal 1% per month, which makes this calculation really easy. So in month one, the person's going to pay $1,500. Their interest bill will be 1% of $100,000. And just let me show you this on a calculator. So $100,000 times 1%, which is 1 divided by 100. There we are, $1,000. So their interest bill is $1,000. Now what that does is it gives us a difference. And that difference we're going to call the principal payment. Principal. And that is $500. Now what does that mean? It means that they paid $1,500, they had an interest bill of $1,000, that left $500, which means that this loan has been paid down by $500. Okay, so let's do that. So $100,000 minus 500. There you are, 99,500. So the loan value is now $99,500. Despite my best intentions, this is starting to look like an amortization table. But just let me explain everything again. We started at 100,000 and we waited a month and we had 1% interest on that money in a month, $1,000. The person paying the loan off paid $1,500, which means that there's a bit left over and that comes off the loan. Now, the question at the start of this video was, why do these numbers keep changing? And in fact, this number keeps changing as well, as we'll see. Well, the reason is because if we go to month 2, and this is as far as I'm going to go, otherwise this really will start looking like an amortization table, the person still pays $1,500. What is 1% interest on that? Because the loan is no longer that, it's that. That's the key thing. So if we multiply that by 1%, what we get is an interest bill of $995. Now that's going to leave some money over from this. It's going to leave over $505. And that is the payment that goes to making this loan smaller. Now already you can see that the interest payment has changed, the principal payment has changed. That's gone down by $5, that's gone up by $5. There's a relationship there. If you add these two numbers, you get that. If you add these two numbers, you get that. If you take that away from that, you get that. If you take this away from that, you're about to discover what you get. You get $98,995. $98,995. I hope that's what I said. Okay. That's as far as we're going to go because that's as far as we need to go. The loan value is changing because we're paying it off from this column. The money in this column depends upon two things. It depends upon how much the person pays and what their interest bill is. Their interest bill here is based on that number. If we were to do this for a third time, the interest bill, the imaginary interest bill down here, would be 1% of this. And so there's a pattern. That dictates that number. So that and that have a relationship. This and this leave a difference of that. That comes off that. Now, every number that you can see here has changed. And it's changed because over time this loan is getting smaller, but the person is making the same payments. Now, a little bit of thought, but I'm not accusing people who don't get this of not thinking or not being able to think. It's just a little bit of thought in a particular way. If you think about this, if you pay the same amount, but your loan is getting smaller, the interest bill is going to get smaller, and the amount that you have left over to pay down the loan from your payment is going to get bigger. And that's how this works. And from here you can graduate to an amortization table, and probably you'll understand it a great deal more. Thanks very much for watching. I really hope you found this useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.